Enjoy RP as a furry, pony, or Sonic OC. Is there a specific way a pony acts? Is there a specific way a My Little Pony character acts? Like, do they act a specific way? No? You don't know? Sadly, yes. What do you mean, sadly? They neigh a lot. Do they neigh? On God? They just go, nah, like, actually? Because I thought they were just normal, like they kind of were normal humans that just so happen to be pony. As in, like, they talk like a normal person. Like, they don't just straight up act like a pony. Like, for furries, I kind of get it. Like, if we're just talking about a general furry, then I get it. But if I remember correctly, My Little Pony, they just kind of talk normally like a normal human. They don't actually act like animals. Hence why people like it so much. That was my impression of it. MLP do not neigh. They are merely in a horse form. Ah, thank you. Thank you for correcting me. I respect My Little Pony fans very much, and I do not wish to offend them. I feel like if I did watch it myself, I would actually like it because it seems pretty cool. Looking at it from like an outside perspective and not a stupid and brownie crunch perspective, looking at it in like a normal human that doesn't judge people perspective, it seems like a cool show. Especially like so many adults like it that I feel like there's no way that it's that childish that they'll like go nay or anything like that. Why is it okay to like something childish like Mario? No offense, but it's not okay to like MLP. I don't know. That's why people who think furries cringe, MLP cringe, is so fucking annoying to me. Stop it! They're cringe but free. Leave them alone, dumb bitch. Jesus fucking Christ. Annoys them shit out of me. Also, Sonic, fans cringe. I don't care. I don't care. Leave them alone. They're not bothering you. That's so weird, actually. It's like the same thing. Exactly. It's so weird. Just because they're like weird fucking like, oh, they're furries. I don't understand like friendship magic. Don't you think that's cringe? Like, I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. Dumb bitch. I think that's what they call double standard. Yeah, I agree. Probably because MLP is considered a little girl show. I don't know. I guess so. I think it might come down to the perception that MLP and Sonic fans come off as more sexual and opposite of Puritan. Ah, I guess so. I guess it's because of the POV of them, like people who like MLP or people who like Sonic immediately is like you know, painted as like, oh, or like furries in general are painted as like, oh, you want to do the thing. You're gonna do, you want to do that. That's it. That's why you like them. So, fair enough. I think yeah, buddy, it all started from the fact that like that's the stigma for furries. So it happened to MLP and like Sonic as well. The stigma of like, oh, people who like furry equals they want to do the things with them. They want to do with them. One bad actor is the bunch. It's so sad. They said that with anime too. But like I don't know, man. I feel like it's quite double standard to be like, oh, MLP cringe, you know, about everything. So, Shep, stop calling things cringe. Stop trying to shame people into liking what they like. Leave them the fuck alone, Jesus. It's so annoying. Why do we have to shame people to what they like? Like here's the thing. It's okay to cringe. Like, I cringe too. There are times where I've cringed to things and I go, a bit about things, you know? Like that happens. You know? You don't have to shame them. You don't have to point at them and go, hey, you loser. Or anything like that. That's stupid. Especially in a community where, you know, you watching VTubers. I don't think you have any right to, you know, point fingers at someone. Because VTubers are, interesting. A little bit. Just a bit of an interesting, hobby to have. So, yeah, no, you have no right to... You have no right to... You have no right to, point at people and think that they're cringe because if you just fucking watch VTubers. I'm laughing because I'm also part of it, but also I never shamed anyone for liking what they like, so I'm not part of this. VTuber fans calling other fandoms cringe. Yeah, I know, right? Makes you go like, oh, fucking... How about you check in the mirror? I don't know if being a VTuber fan is something to be you know, proud of in a weird way. It's like weebs mocking other weebs. Yeah, it feels like that, doesn't it? Does calling something other people like as cringe count as hating on them? Is that hating on them? I don't know. It just Feels like you're trying to shame them. If that's what you're asking. Feels like you're trying to make them ashamed of liking the thing. Because I feel like that happened to like, oh my god, especially like people who like furries or like MLP. Oh, I think MLP people have it the worst. People who like MLP are like a bit shy to admit it. Like I've met so many people who like MLP and they go like, I actually like My Little Pony, and they're like super afraid of saying it because they know the stigma behind it of MLP, so they're like slightly afraid of saying it to me, and I'm like, it's fine. It's fine to like it. I heard it's a pretty cool show. You don't have to you don't have to be scared. And they'd be like, oh really? I just know that people think it's weird and such, you know, like they get so scared of mentioning it. It's so sad. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for MLP fans. They feel they've been hidden for so long because they're just like, I'm scared. I'm scared of saying it. MLP fans are oppressed. I believe it. Oh yeah, people who everywhere who openly say how MLP fans are monstrosities that shouldn't exist. It's no wonder. Yeah, no, though the fandom has kind of earned some of that, to be honest. But it's still a minority, so it's still a minority, so probably shouldn't generalize them though still, because I feel bad for them. Kind of like how I used to think the Rick and Morty minority that's super loud was a wild thing to see. Well, it didn't make me cringe, just made me like bewildered and amused. I was just kind of like, damn, there they go, wobble wobble lubba dub dubbing. They're doing it. Never watched it, but seems like a cool show. But Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's a minority, but it's super loud, and it's understandable that some don't want to be associated with it. I just feel sad that they're ashamed of it though, because it's not their fault. It's not like they were part of the minority, as in like they were part of the loud ones. So I feel like they should be able to openly say that, hey, I'm a fan of this show without being scared of like us being scared of being shamed about it though. At least that's how I feel. Like imagine if VTubers were kind of like the MLP fans, like you were just shamed for liking VTubers. Like if you mentioned you like VTubers, you're like, oh, you fucking like VTubers? Fucking cringe. Fucking terrible. What's wrong with you? Why would you watch that? Like and people would end up having to, you know, hide it and be like, I like VTubers, and be like a bit shamed about it. That's so sad. That's so depressing. Depending on who you talk to. Yeah. It's already sort of the case, but it hasn't, like, I think because of the boom of like the ENs, it hasn't been as bad, I think. And also just generally people liking streamers a lot more nowadays. Like it hasn't been like, you know, that bad, I don't think. Just don't shame people, really. I guess it's around the mindset and stereotype that being built. Yeah. Oh, I'm being called by Mr. Delivery Man. I'll be right back. My food has arrived.